There's an age-old question, one that has been asked for almost, 2 decades now.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
And the answer to that question from antiquity is summer. That's who let out the dog. But we've been working on how to not only contain the dog, but harness the dog and get it to actually pull you and your people faster, with less effort, with more focus and more vigor to achieve your productivity goals and objectives that you have for Q3 of this year in actually less time. So in this next step, let's really compress more productivity into less time. This will not only allow you to hit all your productivity vital metrics, but will also free up some summertime fun so that you can enjoy these. So let's talk about how to give you and your team a 3-day weekend every weekend during the summer. How does that sound? Here's how. Instead of 5 8s, do 4 10s. If you're carving out the hours when you'll be fully on so that you can be fully off when you're not, there's great power in compressing more intensity into fewer days. And remember, leaders, for most positions, you are paying for results, not for hours. Keep your priority where it matters. These aren't inmates doing time. These are high-producing achievers delivering results and moving the needle for your organization to achieve your mission. Here's why this is a productivity superpower. Once you get into flow, you know that state of flow when everything is in sync. Once you get into flow with your head and your heart fully immersed in the work, the craft, the art, it's more powerful to go deeper, go harder, go longer during those compressed hours and compressed days than it would be to stop and start spread out over more days. Now, these aren't just the 10 hours that you might be working now, where half or 2/3, if you're lucky, are eaten up by trivial, reactionary, busy work. I'm talking about 10 hours of scheduled, uninterrupted, head down, insanely productive hours. Hours spent on your vital functions, not the inane, frivolous, busy work that occupies most people's days. And spiritually and energetically, it is easier and more powerful to do 4 days hard when you know that you have 3 days totally free and completely unencumbered. It is the ultimate in high intensity, followed by rest and recovery, interval training that the elite among us do. And the ultimate in hard work and good reward dynamic of human motivation and performance. It is a powerful practice. You will even surprise yourself on how much you can get done in 4 10s fully focused. And you'll be surprised how awesome, fired up, and raring to go again you will feel after 3 solid days completely off the grid of having fun, being with your family, enjoying your hobbies, and soaking up some of the summertime fun. So if you have the gumption and you utilize tips 5 and 6 before this, give this strategy a test drive this summer. Do a few weeks of 4 10s. I promise you'll love it. And you might not do it during the rest of the year, but it is a great summertime adaptation. Your family will love it too. So jumping off that idea, let me toss this one on. Oh man, this one really rocks. If you want to know how I get an amazing amount of production accomplished when everybody else is running themselves ragged, just trying to keep up with the pace of life, the strategy that I will share with you in the next session is that strategy. But I want you to be forewarned, it is not for the faint of heart. Only the really committed high achievers will be able to hang on tip number 8. Or as my philosophical father used to say, if you're gonna run with the big dogs, you can't pee like a puppy. So be ready for that in our next session. But let's see who's up for giving number 7 a go. Write in the comments below, hashtag 410s, if you're going to institute this new summer schedule for yourself and your team. This is a true story. The Prime Minister of Japan was given some basic English conversation training before he visited Washington to meet President Barack Obama. The instructor told Prime Minister Mori, when you shake hands with the President Obama, please say, "How are you?" The president should say, "I'm fine, and you?" Now you should say, "Me too." Afterwards, the translator will do the rest of the work for you. It's quite simple. But the truth is, when Mori met Obama, he mistakenly said, "Who are you?" President Obama a bit shocked, but still managed to react with humor by replying, "Well, I'm Michelle's husband." Ha ha ha. Then the Prime Minister, Maury, replied, "Me too," with a big proud smile on his face. Then there was a long, awkward silence in the meeting room. Didn't get it? It's good. No? Okay. Guy says, "My boss just texted me. Send me one of your funny jokes," he asked. I texted him back, "I'm busy working. I will send you one later." The boss replied, "That's hilarious. Send me another one."